Hi everyone, we're back with another project from our holiday paper pack, and today we're going to be making a triangle box, and we're going to use the full 12 by 12 sheet of paper. We are going to pay attention to the orientation of our pattern paper because I want it to go a certain way. The box is actually going to be somewhat, long, and I want these squigglies to be going the long way. So what I've done was I started to score, and then my camera messed up, so you're going to see the score lines, but we're going to go through them together anyways. So if I turn it over, what I want to make sure is that my squigglies are going this way. So when I turn it over, I know my squigglies are going that way. And so basically this is the top, this is the bottom. We're going to score at 3 inches and at 9 inches. Okay, turn your paper one rotation and score at 1.5, 4.5, 7.5, and 10.5. Okay, so those are all your score lines. Going to take these 4 corners and we're going to cut them out, all 4 of them. And usually I kind of cut in at an angle. I'm not going to do that on these. If I need any kind of extra taken off, I'll do that as I assemble the box. But I want to make sure that I keep enough on there to make it sturdy like I want it to be. Do not throw these little pieces away. These are actually big enough you can use them to mat like a sentiment or something, or do something with. So I'm not going to throw these away. If I don't use them at the end of the projects, then I'll get rid of them, but I'm not going to throw them away for now. So this is what you end up with right here. What you have to do is you have your 3 squares here, and you need to make a little indentation in the center, essentially, of this middle box. And since we're dealing with 3 inches, we want to make sure we put an 1.5 inch little mark right here, just enough so you can see it. You don't need to actually take a pen or pencil or something and make a mark. What we're going to do is you're going to connect your little mark that you made. We're going to get a ruler, some kind of a straight edge, and you're just going to make a score line from the corner of this box to the mark, which is essentially the center of your box there. So we've made a little triangle within this box. Take it to the other side and line up our corner with our little mark we made up there, and everything is going to line up like that. Now you'll notice I put little arrows here, and that was to remind me to cut this way. I know in the past I have cut the wrong way and cut this way, and then the project does not go together. So at this point, when you have everything laid out like this, you want to take and cut the flaps in like this. And yes, it does matter. If you cut it the other way, it will not go together. So we're just cutting in towards the center on all 4 of these flaps. I've actually sent these boxes through the mail before, because they're pretty sturdy by the time you get everything folded up and everything. It's going to burnish all of these lines now on this triangle that we made, because you've burnished it and you've scored it, I mean, with your scoring tool of whatever you use. You'll be able to fold in those lines like that. So we are just going to continue to reinforce everything. And now we're ready to assemble. This is what everything looks like. These flaps here are going to fold in and become like this. So what we want. Alright, so to assemble this box, what we're going to do is flip it over And on the pattern side of the paper, we're going to put adhesive on the 4 flaps. My ATG gun is a little cold, and I'm not sure if that's the issue at the moment, or if it's just being a little hard to get along with this morning. Actually, my paper shouldn't be cold, but anyways, we're just putting adhesive on here. You can use the adhesive of your choice. You just want to make sure that everything sticks together very well. Okay, so then we're going to fold in our flaps to the inside piece, line everything up, just folding it in, lining those score lines up, folding it in. There we go. Now on these sides where we have made our triangle score lines, if you just kind of give it a press inside, everything folds up. See how it, and it makes a nice little indentation right there. Then what we want to do is, let me grab my corner rounder, because I put it away. Grab my corner rounder, and I'm going to round all of my corners. This could have been done before I got this far, but okay. So basically, if you have a preference on what side is the front, now would be the time, but you're going to fold in one flap and just kind of press it in. So it's like that, and then that kind of seals up the box, and then this flap folds over as the front flap. So this is going to be my front, and this is the back, and then those are my sides. Now to get this to stay closed, you could permanently adhere, put adhesive and adhere that. You could, you know, any way to get it to stay closed would be fine. I'm going to make a belly band for it, and to do that I am taking this piece of gold foil cardstock, which is about 1.25 inches, and then to put some more